Sagittarius, hi, and welcome back to Athena One Muse. I cannot believe I'm saying Happy Thanksgiving to all of you, 2017. It's amazing. Definitely counting my blessings, and know that I count my blessings and am very grateful for everything every day. And I hope that you are as well. I do want to also give my gratitude to all of you who give me your continuous support and the likes, shares, and comments. I do appreciate them, as well as all the readings that I have done for you. I thank you. You have become part of my family. So my prayers on Thanksgiving and every day will be to give thanks to all of you. Okay, so I channeled Robert Frost, who was a very well-known poet back in the day, and as well as an English lit now. So I do want to, I have a quote that applies to everyone for all the readings, and the quote goes as such. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired. Let me say that again. Love is an irresistible desire to be irresistibly desired, right? Okay, so my question for all of you is, are you giving the love that you want to receive? Are you the love that you want to receive? Okay? So my spirit guides gave me one word for each sign, and Sagittarius, your word came out as experiences. So through your experiences, you have obviously taken these experiences and are forming your path by doing so, right? I know that it sounds general, but let's look at what the cards say on what these experiences have been for you, okay? I'm going to do 3 cards for each sign. I do 3 cards, sorry, for each, from each of the decks here. This one is the John Holland Psychic Tarot deck, okay? And what's been happening has been beautiful, because all of the messages are so profound that they can be read diagonal, vertical, horizontal. It's beautiful. Diagonal, right? It's so funny. Okay. All right, and then go to Ascended Masters, which is Doreen Virtue's cards. And I will pick up the cards so you can see them, okay, as I usually do. So your experiences, we all have to have our experiences in order to grow, right? So you obviously, let me fix that, have learned a great deal, and Sag, it looks really good. Okay. Sagittarius, Thanksgiving 2017 is beautiful. Okay. All right, and then we're going to do also the Doreen Virtue Romance Angel cards that will tie nicely with, as it has. It's just been amazingly, it's surreal. It's just surreal when the energies just play out perfectly as the story unfolds. It just really is, to me, amazing. Sagittarius. And here we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm going to put the romance angel cards to the side until we finish looking at what the cusp of the reading. So through your experiences, Sagittarius, not only have you built a firm foundation, but you are also standing really, really good within your, this is you, right? You have blossomed into a beautiful lotus flower. You have learned your experiences. You are now very enlightened, actually, and working toward, well, obviously you have abundance in everything. You do. I mean, there's nothing that you guys cannot do, Sagittarius. So everything right now is really good because through these experiences that you had, loving yourself, this is all about loving yourself, standing within your own light, being true to yourself, and having that firm foundation coming in at you. Probably this, I'm taping in October, so mid-October. So this is where you are standing in November. You could be on the residual end of coming into this beautiful flower that you are becoming. It could be actually now and through the month of November, okay? It's really beautiful. And Sagittarius, you guys are very intelligent and very independent souls, and you learn quickly. You learn quickly because you're really smart as well. Look, we have recognition and success. So a job well done for sure. A really huge job well done. One that I would say you're following your passion. You're following a very passionate career. Your heart and soul, mind, body, heart, and soul is in this career. Whatever you're doing, Sagittarius, it is beautiful. You could be performing. You could be speaking, doing speaking engagements. You are being seen for all the work that you've done. You're smart. And people know. People know you're smart. People take notice. And you have come full circle. You have come full circle, right? And without question, you have come out of the closet. So you are being seen and being rewarded for a job well done. Okay, this looks to me like it's all a work-related situation that you are very proud of, and rightfully so, without question. The love that, when you do something that you absolutely thoroughly love, what happens is when you find something in your life that you are really good at, and people compliment you, right? People compliment you. They tell you, gosh, you're really good at this. And then you take it to heart and you say, wait, I can do this. So what do? You come out of the closet. You finally use that artistic expression, whatever that may be, in whatever position that you hold. You have definitely built yourself a strong foundation, and you're making money. So that's like such a beautiful thing, because so many people out there in society, I'm going to say 90%. I don't know statistically. I would have to Google that. But statistically speaking, most of us know that a good portion of society, they don't like what they do. You, on the other hand, Sag, have found your niche. You not only found your niche, but you love doing what you do. This is one of those kind of readings that says to me that you decided you were going to go for a hobby that could have turned into something really amazing, right? On stage, being seen, doing, if you're still in school, making amazing presentations, if you're, my daughter's a Sag, all right, and she's 15, and I've got to tell you, this applies so much to her because she's really good English writer. She's amazing, and all her friends have been asking her to, to write their papers for them, and they were going to give her money for it. Of course, she declined because that wouldn't be right. But she was like, she's being rewarded. She's being looked upon. She's visually being seen as the smart, she's a smart student. And she was recognized for her abilities. And that's her talent. All right, writing essays. Who knew? She may be the next, who knows? Anyway, aside from that, this is what has happened to all of you, Sagittarius, for November. Of course, it's not going to apply to everyone, but wouldn't that be awesome if it did? Wouldn't it be awesome if every Sagittarius that's looking at this reading right now is saying, gosh, you know what? I think I'm going to build myself a better foundation, and I'm going to go and do what I want to do because I deserve it. I'm doing it. Maybe that's your message. For those of you who don't like your job and want out, then let's do it. Let's get out. Let's get out of that closet, that whatever you're doing, if you are in a position where you don't like what you're doing, follow your passion. Get your heart on. Oh, God, that didn't sound right. Oh, my God. Follow your heart. And this is what you ultimately become. You become the lotus flower. And no, I'm not going to take that out of the reading. I'm not. Because it's live. If you don't like it, then what can I say? It's part of life, actually. Okay, Sagittarius. Also, look at this. Calling in your soulmate. After some time of forgiving and learning, your experiences allowed you to forgive and learn whatever past issues that you were having. And you are calling in your soulmate, or you already have, and you're with that person now. You might have gone through some meditation. You might have gone through some issues with children, whereby the family needed to forgive someone. There's always forgiveness to be had, always, and there's always lessons to be learned. So somewhere along the line, within a family unit, there was some forgiveness and learning that required attention, and it could have been with kids, okay? Or this soulmate could come from your childhood. Whoever you're with, whoever you're calling in, you probably know, obviously, who that is, if indeed it is someone who's from your childhood. Maybe someone's coming back, Sagittarius, from your childhood who needed to be forgiven and learn some lessons through their experiences, or vice versa. You could have had someone from childhood that you hurt, and you have been forgiven and learned lessons, and now here they are. Okay? It goes any way, every way and any way. It goes every way and any way, back and forth. The story applies. Use it according to your story. Okay? All right. So, in your storyline, your messages are, you built a firm foundation, and through that artistic expression of what's that called? Forgiveness and learning, you are now meditating on calling in your soulmate, which you could already have done so. If you look at this line here, we have your heart is speaking to you, and you are finally expressing yourself for that certain someone. And look at how this card and this card, look at her in both these cards. Her eyes are closed in both the cards. It doesn't matter if she has one covered or not. She's meditating. She's calling in a new beginning. The number 1 is a new beginning. Okay? The number 1 is a new beginning, and you're doing exactly that. You're finally healing. Okay? This requires healing. This requires healing, and the angels have been there for you to help you. There was some kind of healing that needed to take place. It has been done. You've seen the light, and you're now moving forward. Whether that be in a job that you love, or calling in your soulmate, or the soulmate could be at a job that you're at. It makes no difference. What makes the biggest difference of all is that this foundation that you have built for yourself is solid. And that's really good. And you want to stay there, right? And, number 4 is your home also, right? Home, family. So you have built a very, very good foundation for yourself. And people are watching you. They're saying, gosh, she or he is just feeling really good. And take a bow. Absolutely. Take a bow, Sagittarius. You could be also doing something artistically from a standpoint where it involves children, literally being the teacher, right? You're being recognized as the teacher, like a teacher award. That's what I'm getting. That you've been given an award for your teaching skills. And that is your artistic expression, is that you're the teacher of these children, right? And you're being rewarded and recognized for a really good job. It doesn't have to be Teachers Week. It just means that you're being seen as someone really creative and does really well with children. Okay? Okay. That's what I'm getting. Really nice. And gosh, let's not forget how beautiful you're looking, Sagittarius. This is a beautiful card. Abundance in everything. You have blossomed into a lotus flower. You have been enlightened. You are whole. And that's where this comes from. You have been enlightened and you are whole. The lotus flower is round. The circle has actually been completed. And this is you. You're healed, you're whole, you're doing amazing because you're doing what you love. You finally decided you were going to do it, and you did. And those are the benefits. This is how you reap the benefits of following your heart in every aspect. Your job, your personal life, your family life. When it comes from a pure heart, that's when you get and reap the rewards. You get the prosperity. You reap the rewards. Because you're serving now. You're on another level. It's really beautiful. So you have gone through some major life experiences, as we all have. Your experiences required you to just forgive and learn. Or someone else that needed to do that. Okay? So, really good reading. Really amazing reading. So, I do want to leave you with the getting back to the question that I originally asked you to ponder about, are you the love that you want to receive? Well, Sagittarius, I think that question has been answered very clearly in these cards. Yes, you are the love that you are receiving, that you are calling in. You are calling in the purest love. And here it is. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful. With passion. You know, gosh, who doesn't want love and money? Money and love, right? There's a fine line, but when you get to a point of pure heart, then you get it all. It's just the way the universe works. As above, so below. Law of attraction. Okay, so I want to thank each and every one of you again. I want to let you all know that I appreciate not only all the likes and the great comments, but I also appreciate even those comments that come with the thorns, because I am the lotus flower, and also have to tell you that a rose cannot be a rose without the thorns. So I thank you all for whatever comments that you post. Makes no difference. I thank you. I'm very grateful. I wish you much joy, happiness, and great health for the holiday season, and I'll see you next month. Be blessed.